and welcome here to TalkFCB, and welcome back to the channel this weekend, guys, as Barça have returned to winning ways. It was Barça against Cadiz at the Camp Nou, and we have come out on top by 2-0. It wasn't an easy game by any means. It wasn't too comfortable on the night, but we have just about got the 3 points, courtesy there of goals from Sergi Roberto and also Robert Lewandowski. Big one for him, and certainly tonight, a big performance from Ferran Torres. That's what we're looking for. That is what we've wanted to see for a while now. And we're going to be talking about the game in its entirety. Coming up for you. Let's do it. Because I do think tonight, guys, the starting lineup was always going to be interesting given what happened in midweek there. Xavi openly admitted that he was rotating against Man United to be ready for this Cadiz game. And it was interesting that we saw rotation still, though, from him. We're still rotating players right now. There was a number of changes tonight as well. 3 of the back 4 that we saw against United were changed there because Koundé was the only remaining player. Araujo was suspended. Christensen was back in, as was Balde. Garcia as well, long-awaited start for him. In midfield, Roberto came in for Pedri, De Jong and Gavi. And then in attack, we had several changes there too. Ferran on the right and Sufati on the left. Rafinha dropped to the bench or rotated, whichever way you want to play it there. But it was an interesting lineup from Xavi. And I do have to say, guys, right away, and I can't not say this, but I was incredibly frustrated, especially in that first half there, watching Andreas Christensen. Now, I don't mean that against him. I mean, I was frustrated to see how good he was, how he was dominating this game there from the back, how aggressive he is. He wins the ball back and he sees the pass. He is absolutely unbelievable. And I just don't understand why we didn't play him in the first leg against United. I know that days have gone by. I know that it's old news now. But I was still angry. I was still frustrated seeing him tonight. We should have played him against United. But there we are. That is my rant out of the way. Let's talk about something more positive, though, when it comes to Ferran Torres, because I think tonight really encouraging signs from him. Of course, it's only Cadiz. You know, we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves here. It's one game. We've got to see more consistency, of course. But he had a rare start, a rare chance, and you've got to say he took it. Every single time tonight he came up against his man on the right-hand side, he was a lot more comfortable on the right, a lot more confident. You saw that in his play, and he was going for Cadiz. There was a nutmeg in there, which I think started it all off, got that confidence burning quite nicely, and he was cutting inside, he was having shots at goal, he was getting crosses, creating chances, and it was the dribbling. That is the one part of his game, more than anything else, that we haven't seen at Barça. Yes, you can talk about lack of goals, lack of assists, all this kind of stuff, but Ferran can dribble, and we haven't really seen him dribbling at all since he signed here. We have to see that more, and tonight, he was outstanding with it there. Absolutely brilliant. And like I say, that is exactly what we want to see, because just have a look here at the first goal, and it was tough to break down Cadiz. It needed something special here to get in amongst their defence, to make something happen. Step up Ferran Torres. You can see here, he's sizing up his man, he's going at him, looking to beat him, and he does. Skipping past him there, another one then comes out to meet him, he skips past him too, that's 2 defenders beaten, he's inside of the box, he beats a third one there, gets all the way to the byline, and then he finds a really good ball across the box. It's actually Lewandowski who gets on the end of it, he heads it towards goal, goalkeeper saves it, but who is there to snap up the rebound? Sergi Roberto with a good finish to open up the scoring. But that was all Ferran Torres. That goal there belongs to him. Absolutely wonderful build-up play, and he deserves huge credit there for unlocking Cadiz. And it was certainly a very impressive spell of the game for Barça. It was just 2 minutes later, actually, Roberto this time turned provider. He makes a good run there, advancing from that midfield position. He plays it then centrally into Lewandowski, who actually has to adjust his body there to receive the ball. It's not all that straightforward. And as you can see here, he's stretching a bit, and you think he's going to play it out to Ferran. Ferran's free out there, and I think the whole of Cadiz think that he's going to play it out there. The goalkeeper, actually, if you watch the keeper, he takes one step to his left-hand side. He anticipates the ball there going wide to Ferran, and that is why this finish is so clever. Lewandowski there, taking on the strike, surprising everyone, really good power on it, keeps it low, and the keeper can't react. He's already taken that step, he's already committed himself, he dives then very, very late, and that's a really good goal, and a big one for Lewandowski, who in recent weeks, maybe even he, has been lacking in confidence. This goal here can help him get back on his feet and get him going again in front of goal. And at half-time, it was an interesting scoreline there. 2-0, 2 goals in effectively 2 minutes at the end of the half. It was difficult, like I say, to break Cadiz down. This was never going to be an easy game with lots and lots of goals, so we were happy going in with the lead. Looking then, though, at the second half, I think it's interesting and sort of difficult to tell here with Barca. Was it a case of looking then ahead to Thursday? Did at 2-0 we feel as though the game was sort of won? We were sort of saving our energy in a way, looking ahead to that second leg and not really applying ourselves too much? Did we switch off a bit? Because I've got to say, Cadiz had chances in that second half there. Throughout this game, they actually had 2 goals disallowed. They were very, very close. They hit the post there. It took a wonderful save from Ter Stegen to tip one onto his own post, and there was a few crosses coming in that we weren't claiming, we weren't dealing with, and Cadiz having their opportunities. Now in the second half there, from about the 70th minute onwards, Xavi did elect to make 2 key changes. One of those was Frenkie de Jong coming off, Kessie coming on, and also Lewandowski given there a few minutes of rest, and Rafinha coming on in his place, and that saw there a little bit of a reshuffle in attack. Ferran then came across to the left-hand side, Ansu down the middle, and I think already he's not the same. Ferran on the left-hand side, not the same player. I think you either have to play him on the right or probably not at all. He is much more suited there on that side. He's much, much more confident. And even Ansu Fati down the middle, again, it didn't really work. And I have to say, there was some frustration or disappointment, really, I should say, from Ansu Fati. The youngster there, Alacon, came on in the second half late on. And I think Ansu, again, you saw him on the bench, quite unhappy. He wants more. He wants to be doing more. You know, he wants to be actually having more of an impact on the game. And again, today, it just didn't happen. And it's not happening. And especially for him today, to see Ferran playing as well as he did, having the impact that he did, and Ansu Fati will be thinking, I need to do that. I need to have that kind of display, and he's still looking for those kinds of moments. And I also have to say tonight, guys, I was extremely surprised we didn't see Pablo Torre. I thought definitely in midfield there, with the injuries that we've been having, with the suspensions as well that we've got right now, I thought surely we're going to give him some minutes, give him a bit of an opportunity here in case we have to use him soon, and it's looking as though he's going to have to feature at some point. But I think even he was very, very disappointed tonight that he didn't get on at the end there at the Camp Nou. But when it was all said and done, I think Barca did what they had to do tonight. We've heard that quite a few times throughout 2023 so far. Getting the job done, getting the 3 points. It wasn't sparkling, it wasn't vintage Barca, it wasn't the kind of football that we've been looking for, you know, over the past few weeks maybe that we've been producing, but we changed the team a lot. You know, we're talking about rotation again. We're not seeing the best 11 that we possibly have, and of course all eyes now anyway move to Thursday, because in the league we are back on top. We have that nice gap, 8 points to Real Madrid. That is where we want to be, that is where we strive to be, and we've maintained that this weekend. But like I say, all eyes now on Old Trafford on Thursday in that big second leg against United. We've got problems, we've got selection issues. We're going to be talking all about that in the days to come. But tonight, Barca winning, Barca scoring twice, and a really encouraging display, like I say, from Ferran Torres. Do let me know, guys, your thoughts down below on the performance in Barca and on these individual displays. I will see you soon, of course, with lots more to come. It's another big week on the horizon. I will see you then. For all of that good stuff, thank you for joining me, and thank you for all of your support. But until next time, yeah, as always, Visca El Barça.